shoes, no flip-flops, open-toed sandals and stuff. It's very dangerous out there. We have playground mulch, and you do not want your child to get that stuck in their foot. Okay? I've seen it. It's not good. Please don't bring them in like that. And I'm the world's worst. I wear flip-flops all summer long. I done got some stuck in my foot before. It hurts. So just please look into the dress policy. And if you have any questions or concerns, you can let us know. Rest time, there is a time that they rest every day. Each child will have a personalized labeled cot, and they will use that same cot and that sheet each day on Fridays or before if it needs it. We take all that stuff off and wash it up and bring it back for the next week. And then there's some more information about field trips, which we already covered. And Miss Erica did mention earlier, if you guys have any concerns or problems that occurred throughout the year, something you've seen in the classroom just wasn't right, or you didn't like the way something was handled, please don't get mad and storm off and cuss somebody out and all that. Come to us. Tracy and I are very approachable. Miss Erica's here for you. She's very approachable. Let us know if there's a problem, if it's something that you feel needs to be attended to, and we will handle it. Okay. Any signs of abuse or neglect, we are obligated to report to the Department of Social Services, to North Carolina Child Care and Development. So just letting you know, if we feel like something is not right on that end, that we are obligated by the state and mandated to report that. Okay. For birthdays, if you want to send in anything to celebrate your child for their birthday, feel free to do that. Just talk to the teachers beforehand so they can let you know the best time to bring it in. But it does have to be store-bought products. Grandma can't make her best pound cake and bring it in to the kids. She can sneak and give it to us, but don't bring it for the kids. Theirs have to be store-bought with the label, just for the simple fact that we stated earlier, allergies, okay? And different cooking environments and all that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So we have to make sure everything is a store-bought product. Holidays, we do celebrate lots of holidays and seasons. There'll be different events, and you'll get notices, saying, hey, Thanksgiving is coming up. We're gonna have a family dinner at such date, whatever, okay? So we do like to celebrate around here and have nice events for people. So you'll get information on that. If for some reason your child cannot participate in certain things, then I need to know that, okay? School closes on holidays. We operate on Cleveland County School schedule. We failed to give you one today, but I will have it printed for you, and it will go home next week in this little buddy. This communication folder. It may have a different cover because I printed different ones, but this is your communication folder. When things come home, if it needs to come back to school, it'll be on this side. If it needs to be kept at home, it'll be over there, okay? So you just keep it at home, send this back every day. And we do send home little homework. Lots of the kids, they got siblings, they want to do homework, just like their sister has to do homework. And we don't mind because we love it. It's enrichment. So we'll send stuff home, they can do their homework, y'all send it back, okay? Please don't do their homework. Y'all will never believe this, but I have parents that do their homework. I'm like, really? This is pre-K. We just want them to do it, okay? I don't care if it's this right here all over. Guess what? That's their homework. It's gonna get better, okay? We're gonna see where they started at point A and went to point Z, all right? But don't do their homework. We can always tell when y'all do it. All right. Well, Julia said his looks just like Julia, so. And on the back of their folder, y'all, it's some things on here that you can review with them every night. This is helping to prepare this is school readiness, to get them ready to go to our great Cleveland County school buildings next year, okay? Your kindergarten teacher will love you If you go over this with them every night, say these shapes with them, say these colors with them, count these numbers with them, say these alphabet with them. Guess what? If you're working at home and we're working at school, they're going to be more than ready when it's time, okay? Okay, under guidance and discipline, we do have the timeout or redirection, or both for pre-K. The teacher is always going to redirect the child first and see if we can change the behavior. If it's something that keeps going on and on and on and they just ain't going to stop, or, you know, they just not getting it, we might say, come here, you need to sit down for a minute and talk to me. Come on, come sit with me. What's going on? Why did you just pull Susie's hair? You know, we don't, our hands are for helping. We don't hurt our friends. You know, we're going to have this whole conversation. Okay, this timeout is only 4 minutes tops. Okay, 1 minute for every age the child is. So we're dealing with 4-year-olds. So the longest your child will ever sit, and this is, I hardly ever see them put anybody in timeout, but it has to be something very extreme. Usually it's, okay, we don't do that. Come on, let's go do so-and-so. That's always our first go-to. Let's just redirect, because normally if you get them to doing something else, they done forgot about it, it's over. And that's the end of it. But if it happens and we have to do it, we do have that. And I think it'll be a copy on this next sheet. Y'all got a parent code. Y'all got the new book. I got my old one. Y'all have a parent code of conduct? Okay. Okay. Well, on the back is the part you sign. So y'all keep that in y'all's handbook. It's just easier for me to give you an extra sheet. Please write your child's name on it so I'll know. I haven't learned y'all yet, so I don't know whose parent, I don't know whose parent goes with which child yet. So please write your child's name on that sheet so I'll know who it is. And let's see. Yeah, parent code of conduct. You can read through these on your own, but the main thing is please come in here showing the staff and the children respect. We're going to respect you, and we just ask you to do the same. Like I said before, if there's a problem with anything or anybody at the center, this man right here, my staff character, please come to us so that we can, you know, rectify the problem. The main thing is just, we have to put it in there for a reason, because sometimes people act out of character, and it's understandable if you're upset about something with your child, but we just ask that you approach us in an approachable way, okay? I think there's a no profane language in there. Just being mindful of your child when you bring them and drop them off. Sometimes we have parents want to, can so-and-so coming in? No, you have to bring them in every day. You have to sign them in on this sheet by putting the time you arrive and signing your name. When you pick them up, you put the time you're picking them up and you sign them out, okay? So we need you to come into the building. You can't drop them off and say, well, they're out there, y'all let them in. No. When you do bring them in the room, we ask that you walk them into the classroom. Don't let them in the door. They just start running all over the place, and y'all think we have them, and we don't. So bring them to their teacher, where they will proceed to wash their hands upon arrival and begin their day, okay? Okay. Yes, again, please make sure your child's name is on both of those sheets that we gave you guys to sign, so we know whose folder it goes in. And another part of that parent code of conduct is social media clause. You cannot try to bash the teachers, bash the center, badmouth the staff, or I don't like this, they getting on my nerves. That's against our policy here at Restoration Learning Academy. Again, be adults, be respectful for us, and we promise we're going to show you that same respect, okay? So if you would sign that, and she's bringing the no smoking policy around. That's something else. You cannot smoke anywhere on these premises. You can't pull up and smoke in the car on our parking lot. The signs are posted outside. This is just a smoke-free zone. So we appreciate you respecting that as well. And at this time, I think I about went through the whole book, and it's time if Tracy Hicks would come forward and have his say.
I promise y'all, I'm gonna be about 2 minutes and I'm done because I am starving. I ate breakfast and that was it. I need my 3 meals before I go to bed, so I need to eat 2 more times before I go to bed. Right?
So y'all see he likes to eat,
Like
don't
good food.
That's a shame.
Me and one of the parents, we talking about cornbread coming out here. Cornbread and collard greens and mac and cheese. I ain't gonna say who the parent was, but he was right with me. That's why we was talking about food. So anyway, we about to be like real late because I'll get ready to make a detour. Anyway, Nikki, my wife, she said probably about everything that I could probably think of. But one thing I will say is that please be respectful to us, and I promise you we'll be respectful to you. If there's ever a problem or ever a concern, I promise you, Lord, give me strength and give me help. I'm the one that be here in the morning, open up every morning. They call me Mr. T. That's the Tracy. And I'm walking the premises. I mean, my eyes be moving. I'm not gonna see everything, and I'm not gonna catch everything. But I'm here to invite everybody in. The doors are open from 7:30 to about 8:30, and then we lock them down. So after that, you have to ring the doorbell or call. That's just for the safety of all the children, all the teachers. But anyway, thing I want to reiterate what she's talking about social media. I'm not on Facebook. I'm not on Twitter or whatever, Snapchat. To each his own. I just personally, I don't have time to be on. I really don't. I'm chasing that dollar every chance I get, and I do many other things other than this. But this is my passion. This is my baby, and if you don't like something, please don't air it out on there, because I'm not on there. But you can rest assured when the sun come up, and at 7:30, that parent that we have that's all they do is stroll on it all night long. They're gonna tell me everything that what was said. So all I'm saying is let's be grown ups. Let's leave that, you know, if that's what you like to be on, that's fine. Y'all grown. But don't bring us into that picture, okay? I promise you, I go to the conference room, just sit down. We may not agree, but I promise you, I'll listen to you. I promise I will. But I ask if you guys will listen to me too, so that we can make it right. We may never agree, but at least we're gonna do what's best for the child. Okay? If you got concern with the teachers, something you don't like, you don't like the way Miss Erica was looking that morning when you come in, you know, she was looking all mad, and she mad at the world. Just look over. I was about to say something, I caught my tongue. There's too many of y'all females in here, so I just caught my tongue. Oh yeah, anyway, we full of love. We plan to do our very best, okay? Because I want them, when they walk up out of here, I want them to have the best experience, early childhood experience that they have ever had. And you tell all your friends that didn't get to get in Restoration Learning Academy, you tell them they missed out, because we're the best. So anyway, that's just a little sales thing. So, you got a question?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, the time and day we live in, I gotta ask this question because, you know, with churches and schools, y'all got a security policy, like if something crazy was going on somewhere, as far as the lockdown situation.
We do, and I'm sorry, I should have covered that.
We do.
Have a lockdown.
We have a lockdown, and the state requires for us to have a lockdown. And we got a certain code that when we walk through the center and we say that certain code, that means all the teachers know what to do. Can't tell y'all what the code is, but we got a certain code, and every teacher in here know they know what to do when we come through and say that, and we do. I mean, we have to practice that drill, like, once a month. We do fire drills. We have to do that every month. Where we meet out on the playground when the fire alarm go off. They don't even know what I'm doing, so I just go by and pull one down, and they go out the back, and everybody meet on the playground. And in the event that we had some kind of disaster or something, we got a policy in place where we had to put them all on a bus and go to another site. So that are the things that the state mandate us to. I mean, it's for real, y'all. This ain't babysitting no more. We're taking the grandmas and keeping. We license and trust and believe. We got to listen to a whole lot of people with a whole lot of rules. Some of them I don't agree with, but some of them are good, so.
And I will